Sumiko Inaba made one bold promise she'd defeat.
I mean, she's the face of PFL. If I take out the face of PFL, am I the face of PFL now?
Dakota and become the new face of the PFL. Her confidence was loud, unapologetic.
They literally want to come in and take everything I have, and that's how I have to approach every single fight. I have to protect every single ounce of my career, my life.
Expect fireworks, and you won't be disappointed on July 19th.
She's no walkover, but I don't think she's on my level. I'm going to show that in South Africa.
And aim directly at the undefeated British phenom. But in the world of elite combat, talk is cheap. Inside that cage, it's action that writes the truth. And Dakota Ditcheva. She came to write a violent, unforgettable chapter. Welcome to one of the most anticipated matchups of the year, Dakota Ditcheva versus Sumiko Inaba. Battle between two undefeated warriors, where pride, legacy, and momentum were all on the line. Held on July 19, 2025, at the PFL Champions Series 2 in Cape Town, South Africa, this was no ordinary showdown. It was a test of will, skill, and resilience. Round 1. Precision meets pressure from the very first bell. The energy in the arena was electric. Inaba stormed out, trying to bully the pace with early pressure, hoping to disrupt Dakota's rhythm. But the Brit was ice-cold, calm under fire. Ditcheva used her signature range control to neutralize Inaba's aggression-snapping front kicks. To the face landed clean, immediately backing her opponent off. One such kick whipped Inaba's head back, sending a message: Dakota wasn't just surviving the storm, she was the storm. Inaba tried to force clinches, hoping to drag the fight into a more chaotic space. But every time she closed the distance, she paid dearly. Into the ribs, her elbows, surgical. One clinch exchange ended with Dakota reversing a takedown attempt, pressing Inaba against the cage and unloading a barrage of short shots. As the first round ended, the writing was already on the wall. Dakota was in full control, striking with clean precision, shutting down Inaba's offense, and controlling the tempo. Round 2, damage and domination. In round 2, Dakota turned up the heat. She opened with another snapping front kick, followed by a blistering series of knees and elbows from the clinch. Her pressure was relentless. She wasn't just fighting to win, she was fighting to break. Midway through the round, a concerning moment, Dakota signaled to her corner that she'd injured her left hand, but instead of retreating, she adapted. Like a true technician, she switched up her arsenal, throwing more kicks, targeting with her right, and hammering away with elbows that cut through Inaba's guard. Despite the injury, Dakota's output didn't slow. She landed well over 170 strikes across the fight, most of them clean, damaging, and intentional. Inaba kept searching for takedowns to shift the tide, but Ditcheva's defense was rock solid. Every attempt stuffed. Every counter, brutal. Round 3. Heart, grit. One glory, the final round was a showcase of Dakota's adaptability and heart. With her left hand compromised, she switched stances, added spinning techniques, and chopped away with leg kicks. Her creativity in adversity was impressive. Inaba, now swollen and visibly fatigued, refused to fold. Her chin held, her heart never.
I think I've injured my left arm, but I think I'm just more gutted because I've been out for so long and then I've come back and I'm injured again. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much.
Even in pain, Dakota surged in the final minute, throwing a flurry of strikes to leave a lasting impression. She grimaced, clearly hurting. But her willpower was strong.
You have to heal up, but when you come back, what are you looking forward to?
I mean, I have just re-signed with PFL. We've come to a great agreement and I'm going to look forward to the next few years together. So hopefully we can carry on bringing crowds like this because you guys really set a standard. So congratulations, guys.
Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva fans, let her know how you
Other than
feel.
the pain. When the final bell rang, the arena erupted not in surprise, but in awe. The verdict, unanimous decision, 30-27 across all 3 scorecards. A clean sweep for Dakota Ditcheva. As her hand was raised, emotion took over. Not from relief, but from the price paid in blood, sweat, and bone. Her hand throbbed, Her face showed the fatigue, but her eyes, still sharp, still hungry. This win pushed her record to 15-0. And even more importantly, cemented her status as the most dangerous woman in the PFL flyweight division. After the fight, Dakota confirmed a long-term contract extension with the PFL and set her sights on the next target, the winner of Liz Carmouche versus Gina Bishop. For August 15th, the division just got a whole lot more dangerous. A fighter born of fire. For those who know Dakota Ditcheva's story, this dominance isn't a shock. It's destiny. Born into a legacy of combat, she was raised by Muay Thai world champion Lisa Howarth, her mother. That warrior lineage, that commitment to discipline, runs deep in Dakota's blood. She didn't just learn to fight, she was forged in it. Raised in the fire, forged to dominate, discipline, precision, pain tolerance. These aren't just words for Dakota Ditcheva, they're the foundation of her fight life. Trained from a young age under the watchful eye of her mother, legendary Muay Thai world champion Lisa Howarth. Dakota didn't just inherit technique, she inherited a legacy. Her training isn't casual. It's a war zone of repetition, strategy, and mental grit. Combining traditional Muay Thai fundamentals with cutting-edge MMA tactics, Dakota has evolved into a complete, nearly untouchable fighter. What truly separates her from the pack is not just her skill, but the iron mindset behind it. The kind of mindset that stays calm under pressure, finishes the job when the moment comes. The knockout that silenced America. Let's rewind to a fight that sent shockwaves across the USA, a clash between words and willpower. Trash talk met cold technique, and only one woman stood tall at PFL 10. Dakota faced off against the tough and talkative Catherine.
There's a club and a right hand. Oh, another one! Big one! Dakota Ditcheva, right hand and a hand face! Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva!
Koreans, a fighter known for her aggression and grit. But she wasn't prepared for what was waiting. In that smart cage from the start, Dakota was poised and relaxed, her Muay Thai stance tall and commanding. She claimed the center of the cage and never gave it up. Koreans came forward early, trying to apply pressure. But Dakota's jab and front kicks immediately turned the tide, forcing Catherine to hesitate. Dakota began to find her rhythm. Her timing locked in. Just over a minute into the round, Dakota snapped a kick into the body that forced Koreans backward. Then came a surgical right hand that cracked her opponent's chin, setting the tone. Koreans tried to clinch, desperate to smother the striking onslaught, but Dakota wasn't having it. With effortless movement, she slipped out of danger and went back to her range, and then the beginning of the end. A clean right hook left body shot combo landed with force, folding Koreans slightly. Smelling blood, Dakota pressed forward. She unleashed a devastating flurry, every strike a missile locked on target. Clean right hand sent Koreans crashing to the canvas, and Dakota followed her down with ruthless ground and pound. The referee dove in. TKO victory. First round. Just like that. Another flawless win for Dakota Ditcheva. Another statement for the world to witness. This isn't hype. It's reality. A debut that roared. Dakota versus Lisa Malden before that American shutout. Dakota's PFL debut was already making headlines. She stepped into the spotlight against highly respected kickboxer Lisa Malden, fighter known for her sharp striking and durability. But even that wasn't enough. From the first exchange, Dakota imposed her game plan, brutal low kicks, heavy body punches, and snapping teeps that backed Malden into the fence. Each strike was calculated. Each moment controlled. Malden tried to survive, but Dakota's pressure was merciless. Midway through the first round, Dakota landed a crushing knee to the body that nearly folded Malden in half. The damage was visible. Malden froze for a split second. Dan Dakota pounced. Ground, dash, and pound followed. Clean shots, no wasted motion. She then stood back up and ended it with a front kick and a final barrage of punches. The ref waved it off. At 3:54 of round 1, another first-round TKO. Maximum 6 points in the PFL standings. Maximum damage delivered. Analysts across every major outlet called it one of the most dominant PFL debuts in recent memory, a rising force with championship. Intent fight after fight, Dakota Ditcheva is proving she's more than just a talented striker. She's a complete fighter, forged in tradition, but evolved for modern war. Her undefeated record remains untouched. Her legacy is growing with every highlight reel finish. And as the PFL flyweight division braces for what's next, one thing is certain, Dakota Ditcheva isn't coming for the top. She is the top. These aren't just traits, Dakota. Ditcheva carries into the cage there the weapons she wields with ruthless efficiency. An MMA junkie called it a methodical beatdown. BBC Sport praised her flawless blend of head and body strikes, and fans. They were left stunned. In under 4 minutes, Dakota dismantled kickboxing specialist Lisa Malden in her PFL.
Maybe she never fought with someone like me, so I won't just fight.
Debut earning her 9th professional stoppage and a clear warning shot to the entire flyweight division. This wasn't just a win, it was a declaration. Her campaign had officially begun. It was violent, technical, and unstoppable. Gina Bishop, reality check in Nashville on August 2nd, 2024. The cage door closed in Nashville, Tennessee. For another high-voltage showdown, Dakota Ditcheva versus Gina Bishop at PFL 7. Leading up to the fight, Gina Bishop oozed confidence, claiming in every interview that she'd easily dispatch the undefeated British striker. But when the bell rang, reality hit like a freight train. Dakota stormed out fast, focused, ferocious. While Gina looked calm, even smug, Dakota wasted no time establishing dominance. A crisp leg kick, a stinging jab. Gina's expression changed instantly. She attempted to wrestle, hoping to drag Dakota into deeper waters, but the sprawl? Impeccable.